Good morning, class. Are you fine this morning? I'm very well, thank you. All right, what day is it today? Very good. Today is Tuesday, right? So what do you have for the first session? Good job. The first session you have listening starter 3, right? Very good. Okay, so yesterday you already finished on your own, right? You finish listening practice 3 and on your own, right? So today you are going to finish the quiz. Means we finish unit 7 today, right? But before we finish the unit 7 today, I would like to ask you 2 questions. Okay, the first question, what is the title of unit 7? Good. Cars, buses, and trains, right? And how many words are there in unit 7? There are 10 words. Can you remember all the 10 words? Very good. Okay, so now read all the 10 words with me and with one useful expression, right? Okay, now read all the words with me. Okay, here are the 10 words in unit 7. We have train, airport, station, change, town, arrive, fly, boat, skate, and taxi. Okay, and we have one useful expression, right? The useful expression here means in the same boat. What does in the same boat mean? In the same boat means in the same bad situation, right? Like example in the story, the girl and the boy, right? They are in the same bad situation. What was their bad situation? They are scared of flying, right? So they are in the same boat. Okay, so now we finish our review part. Let's continue our lesson today. Okay, so now take out your book all together on page 51. Are you at the same page right now, everyone? Okay, so on page 51 we focus on quiz, right? Do you see quiz? Okay, so how many activities here? There are 4 activities, right? A, B, C, and D. Okay, so now please focus on letter A with me. A. Listen, write a letter that matches the picture. So before you listen, I would like you to understand all the picture first. So this is the plane take off and land, right? So we call airport, right? How about this one? Where bus is stopped, so we call bus station, right? Okay, and this one, yeah, the man on the water using a boat. And this one, maybe they arrive at a place, right? Okay, so now I would like you to listen carefully and then write the letter to the correct picture. Okay, so now listen.
A. Listen. Write the letter that matches the picture. A.
We always travel on the fast train.
B. The airplane is arriving at the city airport. C.
I usually change buses at the bus station.
D. A lot of people have boats in my town.
Finish? Very good. Okay, so now let's check your answer with me. Letter A. Okay, listen and write the letter that matches the picture, right? Okay, so letter A to number 4, right? Okay, very good. Letter A to number 4. Okay, how about letter B? Letter B to number 1, right? Very good. Letter B to number 1. How about Letter C. Letter C to number 2. Very good. Okay, letter C to number 2. And the last one that goes without saying, it must be letter D to number 3. Okay, here are your answers. You can check your answers again here. Okay, so now let's continue to part B altogether. B. Listen to the bad response. Okay, before you listen and to the bad response, I would like you to read all the responses with me first. 5. A. I always ride the bus to the airport. B. I often go to the subway station. C. I rarely go to the airport. 6. A. No, I ride my bike a lot. B. Yes, I always skate around town. C. Yes, I sometimes ride the train around town. Well, so after reading the responses, please listen to the statement or the question carefully and then to the bad response, okay? Now, listen.
B. Listen. Choose the best response. 5.
How often do you go to the airport?
6. Do you walk a lot?
Finish? Very good. Okay, so now let's check your answer with me. Okay, B. Listen to the bad response. Okay, so number 5, what is the bad response to number 5? Letter C, right? Okay, very good. Letter C is the bad response. Okay. I rarely go to the airport. Okay, how about number 6? What is the bad response? Letter A, right? Very good. Letter A is the bad response. No, I ride my bike a lot. Well, so now we finish part A and part B. Let's continue to part C altogether. C. Listen to the dialogue. Choose T for true or I for false. Okay, so before you listen to the dialogue, I would like you to read the 2 sentences with me first. 7. The girl and the boy like taking the bus more than the subway. 8. There are too many people on the subway. Okay, so after reading the 2 sentences, I would like you to listen carefully and then choose T for true and I for false. Now, listen.
C. Listen to the dialogue. Choose T for true or F for false. Do you often take the bus?
Yes, I do. I prefer to take the bus. I don't usually take the subway. I don't like the plastic seats on the subway.
We're in the same boat. I don't like the subway either.
Yeah, and there are always too many people on the subway trains.
Finish? Very good. Okay, so now let's check your answer with me. Number 7. The girl and the boy like taking the bus more than the subway. True or false? It must be true. Very good. Okay, how about number 8? There are too many people on the subway. True or false? It must be true. Very good. Okay, so now we already finished part A, part B, and part C. Let's continue to the last part of our session today. D. Listen to the speaker. Choose the correct answer. Okay, so before you listen to the speaker, I would like you to read the question and answer first. Okay. 9. How long does it usually take the speaker to arrive? A. About 8 hours. B. About 3 hours. Okay. 10. Which does the speaker not need to use? A. An airplane. B. A boat. Okay, so now I would like you to listen carefully and then choose the correct answer. Now listen.
D. Listen to the speaker. Choose the correct answer. I have to travel for many hours to see my grandparents. It usually takes 8 hours. First, my dad drives me to the subway station. Then I take the subway to the airport. Sometimes my dad drives me to the airport. After my airplane arrives in the city, I have to take a taxi.
Finish? Very good. Okay, so now let's check your answer with me. Number 9. How long does it usually take the speaker to arrive? Letter A, right? About 8 hours. 8 hours. Okay, how about number 9? Number 10. Which does the speaker not need to use? What is the correct answer? Letter B, right? A boat. Okay. He doesn't use a boat. Okay, so this is the end of our first session, and in this session I hope you can practice a lot with listening exercises and you can improve a lot in listening exercises. Okay, so I hope you can improve more and more in your listening skill. This is the end of our first session, and see you the second session.